Hey awesome ones, Heather here, and today I got all kind of glammed up for you because today's video is all about the lips. And I'm going, I've got really small lips, so I'm going to be teaching you how to shape them, maybe make them look a little bit bigger than they actually are. Make sure that you're using maybe a longer lip color on them, and also caring for them. And the video starts in just a few seconds. So if you've been following along on this 5-part series, this is number 5. Well, the time flies, it really does. But don't worry, when I finish this series, I'm still going to be putting out lots more videos. So I'm just going to keep them coming to you. But in this video, we're going to talk about the lips. But let's just kind of recap what we did before. So the first video was all about eyeshadow, and I'm going to put the link up there for you. So if you want to watch that video, if you missed it, you can take a look. And that was all. It had a lot to do with sometimes when we get a little older, we have those hooded eyes. So it talked a lot about the swoosh, and you probably know what I'm talking about there. The second video of the 5-part series was all about the brows, and I'm again going to put the link up there for you. I don't know, we seem to be losing at least I did, lost a lot of hair in my brows, and it was about shaping, that sort of thing. Number 3 was concealing and foundation. Boy, and I got those age spots, I've got those blue veins on, I got everything that I had to hide under eye circles. And again, great video as far as information. And when I say great video, I mean, I've been learning a lot of things lately, and there's some really great tips that I have learned. I'll put the foundation and concealer video up there as well. And then number 4 was all about adding a little bit of rosiness to our cheeks, some contouring, and also I touched a little bit on bronzing and maybe over bronzing, and a little bit on highlighter on that one. Again, I'm going to put it up there. So that brings us to number 5, and let's talk about our lips. So let's start off talking about caring for our lips, because you don't want to put lipstick on dry, chapped, cracked lips. And every single night I have one of these, I think it's called an EOS, and I'm just starting on a new one right now. And there you go, there's your moisturizer. The old one that I had, it sits in the drawer beside my bed. I put it on every single night. It has literally lasted, well, more than a year. So that's a really good investment. The other thing, everywhere, all over the house, I've got in my drawer, at my desk, in the kitchen, everywhere, I have some other lip balms. This one happens to be Nivea, and it's got a little bit of a tinge to it, but I've always got these nearby because whenever my lips are feeling, dry, I got to put those on. I've also really, I don't know if you can see these, but I like the Burt's Bees ones as well, because the Burt's Bees lip balm, they're an all-natural product, but they also have a little bit of color to them. So when you put them on, this one happens to be a pink and this one is a red, it actually gives you a little bit of color as well during the day. And look at how thin that is. It's great for putting in the back pocket of a pair of jeans. So another way to care for your lips is make sure you're wearing your SPF. And I really love this one from Vichy. If you're going out in the summertime and you really should wear something to protect your lips, this is actually SPF 30. And also don't forget in the winter that sun is beating down on you. Maybe you're going skiing or something along those lines, and don't forget to wear your SPF. And don't forget to wear it on your face as well. So I just took off my lipstick with a tissue and a little bit of cream. And Bill, if you can just do a close-up here, you're going to notice that even though I took off my lipstick, my lips still look a little bit tinted red, and it's kind of a healthy look. Oh my gosh, I don't know about you, but I just have to look at a coffee and it seems that my lipstick comes off in most cases, but I've kind of perfected that now, and I'm going more for a lip tint than just a lipstick, and we're going to get into that in just a few seconds. Another thing that I wanted to mention about my little, like usually when I wake up in the morning, I got these little pale lips. And I have chosen not to have any fillers put in my lips. If you guys know, you probably know I'm 63 years old. I've never had any needles or surgery or anything like that. I mean, if you like it, that's great. That's up to you. But it's kind of not in the cards for me. Now I gotta tell you that lately I've been really going for the reddish lipstick, and the only thing is if you have small lips, or you know, one side of my lips isn't really the same level as the other side, drawing on the lip liner, you know, it's just not forgiving at all. Like, you really can't make a mistake. So on those days where I'm kind of in a hurry and I want to get going, I'm usually going for maybe the pinks or the corals, and yeah, not so much getting into the red, but it's so beautiful. Let's show you how I put on the liner. Now, I usually want to go with a lip liner such as these ones. Got all different colors for them. But today, as I mentioned, I'm going to go for the red. This one is by L'Oreal. It's number 102, I should say, and it's called Immaculate by You. So they come up with these weird names, don't they, for their liners and lipsticks. But anyway, I'll try to do this without making a big mistake, but you really have to be careful when you do it, as I said, especially with the red. And I like to start just at the Cupid's bow, I think it's called, right here. Make sure that your pencil is fairly sharp as well. Now, this side of my lip, as I said, isn't really the same shape, so looks a little bit weird right now. And I'm just going to mention at this point too, a lot of women have been mentioning in the comments that they have the vertical lines sort of going above their lips, and they kind of want to know what to do about it. Well, first of all, I would say that, like, I know I'm going to get them eventually, and so I moisturize a lot there, and also, you know, all around these lines that we naturally get as we age. But I would really strongly suggest that you work up your eyes a little bit more, you know, a little more mascara, maybe the little swoosh. And I would probably suggest that you put on more of a coral kind of lipstick. You don't want people really drawn to your lips, because that's going to accentuate something. And a lot of people who have been smokers, this is something that they experience. So I hope that helps. Now, let's get back to the bottom part of this lip. Now, you'll probably notice, if Bill does a little bit of a close-up here, that really my lips are off balance, because this one isn't the same as this one. So I have to do a little bit of a cheat, and you're probably, with lips as small as mine, you want to go a little bigger than a little smaller. So on this side here, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit more, and that'll help the look. Now, on the bottom, again, you don't want to go just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Take your time into the lip. Yeah, right? See this part here? Get right in there. Okay, now you're going, Heather, that looks totally weird. I want to show you two applications, but if I fill this all in right now, I won't be able to show you the second application. So What I have done is before I used to fill it in all the time with the lip pencil, just fill the rest of the lip in and then put maybe some kind of a gloss over top. I have gone to breakfast meetings where I've had a whole breakfast, and after I finished about 3 cups of coffee and went back to my car, checked my lipstick in the mirror, it was still a beautiful tint. Not as bright as it was before, but it still is a beautiful tint. But I found another way of putting on my lipstick, and I want to show it to you now. So I found this great product. It's called NYX Powder Puff, and it's like a lip stain. And by the way, you guys probably know that I have never showed you something that's like really super expensive in makeup. I might one day, but a lot of these are available in places like Amazon or at your drugstore. But let me just show you this. It comes in lots and lots of colors, and it has this neat kind of sponge on the end of it. And all you do is you give it a little squeeze, not too much, and you just kind of dab. Isn't that great? It goes on like a mousse, and then it dries to a beautiful powdery finish. So I love it. I love it. I love this application. And oh, and by the way, we have also found these products. We're going to link them down below here. And we also have them again at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50. We're so proud that Amazon decided to give us a storefront for our makeup and our fashion and everything. And you know, I'm required to say we make a little commission, but that's how we keep on making these videos for you, and it kind of helps finance that. So thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts for doing that. But not finished with the lips quite yet. So I just have to mention that this is still a little too red for me. I might wear it on a date with my husband, Bill.
I like it.
All right, you. But I just wanted to show you something else that I would do with it. So what I like to do is just put a little glisten of pink on, and I'm just going to put a little bit here. You probably can't notice it, but for me, it just gives a little bit of shine there, and I rather like it. Now this, what I'm using here, is from Revlon. The color is 720, and I think it's called Pink Cloud. Boy, they really write the names really small on the bottom, but I think it's called Pink Cloud. It is number 720. Now, you'll probably notice that I'm not wearing one of those goopy lip glosses. I've got a bunch of them. I've thrown them all out because I just don't like them. They're really sticky. They usually don't last long for me, and I find them, well, goopy. So if you're thinking to yourself, hey, there's some pretty cool ideas here at Awesome Over 50, you certainly don't have to be over 50 to be watching these and enjoying them. We'd love you to be a subscriber. So all you need to do is just click on the button below, and also don't forget to click the bell, and you'll be notified when our videos are up. Usually I'm doing the beauty, fashion, that sort of thing on Fridays. And then we got some kind of cool, inspirational, fun, travel, food. Those videos come out on Tuesdays. So let's talk about the giveaway. And I decided to give you 3 products this time in the giveaway, since this is my final part of the series. But you know what? We're not always going to give away something every single time we do a video, but I'm going to really start thinking about doing it every once in a while, so stay tuned for those as well. But look at what I've got here. I've got the Powder Puff, the red NYX. I also want you guys to look after your lips, so I also have the Vichy 30 SPF, And I also decided to throw in that beautiful pink as well. So all you need to do if you want to win this giveaway is be a subscriber and then just put in the comments that you want the lip products, and we'll make sure that we put your name in a hat, and we are going to draw for that next week. So good luck to everybody. Okay, so it's draw time. I got Bill here, and Bill, once again, he went and got all the comments, you printed them all up, then you tell him what you did.
It was a very, very long, hard thing to do, but I did it because I want you to win it.
Okay.
Now,
all right.
She's done the mix-up, and I'm going to do the mix-up on camera. And we'll see what happens. What are they getting again?
Okay, they're getting the handy dandy retractable brush, and they're also getting the L'Oreal Infallible contouring and highlighting. So that's a pretty good, and this is not a cheap brush either. I made sure I got a really good one for you. So dum da da da, drum roll please. Let's bring them up. So
okay, you hold it. You got it?
Yeah.
Did I drop any?
No, I just like the faces you make sometimes. Anyway, go ahead. Pick it up. All right, there's the winner, and I will read it out to you. Oh, it's a really nice cobweb afternoon. Whoa, okay. She said congratulations to the winner last time. She said congratulations to the winner. Heather, I tried contouring my face once and my husband asked me why my face was dirty.
What?
I get that. If you don't do it right, yeah. LOL. I'm glad you made this video and would love to be entered in your next drawing. Oh, and I really liked Bill's facial hair. Oh yeah, you picked this one on purpose, didn't you?
She's smart.
She's just my personal preference. He looks good either way, though, and I agree. But we just got our passports in, and I'm kind of glad we did.
And I'm going to do it next winter. But again, let's focus on this and you.
Cobweb afternoon. Congratulations. We'll get in touch with you, and we'll get these products out for you, and your face won't look dirty anymore. So now it's time for the cuteness factor, our little Yorkie Hurricane. Do you notice that he always gives me a big kiss on cue? You certainly do, Hurricane. And little Hurricane doesn't have to worry about lipstick coming off or anything like that when he gives his kisses. But anyway, he's always here to sort of say hi to everybody, and a big thank you for all of you who are subscribing to us and commenting down below. And by the way, you know, this has been really like a labor of love, this 5-part series. I really enjoyed doing it for you, and I know a lot of you have been enjoying the individual segments. And let me know in the comments, you know, whether or not you enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful. Hey, you know, we're never too old to learn. I mean, that's just one of those things that we just got to keep on learning, and I'm just like a sponge. I just love to go out there and try out the new things, especially in the makeup section. So, oh, and by the way, I know it's a little bit of a slow climb, but I'm really enjoying every single day. I put out something on Instagram, and I'm just kind of building it up there as far as followers are concerned. But if you want to follow me on that, just go to Instagram at, well, just look up Awesome Over 50 and you'll find me there. I'm also every day, I'm trying to think of something maybe inspirational to go with a photo as well. So I hope you enjoy that as well. And until we meet again, you know, we can do up the most beautiful lips, but we've got to also share our big, beautiful smile along with it. And until next time, keep on smiling, keep on sharing a little bit of happiness, and keep it awesome. Everyone's invited to subscribe and join us on our videos.